What's up, YouTube? Trunkies here, coming at you with a new toy. So, I don't know if you guys watched TB's video, but he did a review on a Kastking reel. Sounds like it was a pretty nice reel. He liked it. It was white Max, I think that's what it was. I actually, a couple months ago, I purchased the Assassin, the bait casting reel. Super light, really liked it. I did not do a review on it, but I just ordered another reel because someone commented on the video saying try out the Centron. So I was like, you know what? I have a rod I'm not using. It's an old Fenwick that I really don't use too often. It's a Silverhawk, but I was like, you know what? It's like 23 bucks for the reel. Just get it, try it out, see what happens. So I'm gonna open it up and tell you guys what I think of it. Also, I brought out my go-to reel. This is my Symmetry. I have like 5 of these. I love Shimano Symmetries. This is a Symmetry 1000. So what I'm going to do is compare this to the Centron 2000 and see what's different, what I like, what I don't like. This is $100. This is $23. So I forgot. That was the other thing. I got their Braided Line 6-pound test. I wanted to give it a try because I'm actually going to put that on this reel. Because I wanted something. So both of these, both my Symmetry and this Kastking that we're about to dig into, they're more of my lightweight bass rods to heavy trout rods. So it's more of my lighter gear. It's not ultra light, but it's just more of my lighter gear. I wanted to try out braid on a couple of my reels. So on both of these, I will probably run this 6-pound Kastking line. I got it to try, but it's going to have a long leader, like a long fluorocarbon leader, just because these rods are still kind of finesse rods in a way. But I love the way Braided Line casts, the sensitivity. There's no stretch, there's no abrasion. I honestly am like leaning towards putting this on all of my reels. Obviously, standard how-to when you have to take it apart. Yearly maintenance, you want to have that, especially if you're doing it in detail where you're taking off most of the parts, lubing everything up. I always put that. I have a drawer. Where I just throw all that stuff. Alright. So first thoughts out of the box. I mean, it's a pretty sharp looking reel. That's for sure. Let's tighten it up. Anti-reverse works pretty well. Bail clippings be a little smoother. I mean, obviously, when I have this on a rod, it's probably gonna be a lot easier. But yeah, see, there it is. So first thoughts: sharp looking reel, and it's pretty smooth. I mean, you can kind of feel the gears working in there. I mean, it's smooth, but you do feel the gears working. So I mean, there is a little bit of a tick. I mean, one of the things that I have to keep in mind as I'm going through this review, I paid $23 for the reel. So I mean, you have to look at it as you can't compare it to a $200, $300, or even $100 reel. Now, just feeling the two as like a, I mean, obviously, I would still, this is my go-to reel. I really love the Symmetries However, weight-wise, between these two, they almost weigh about the same. And this is a bigger reel. You can tell Kastking took a couple steps to kind of eliminate some of the weight. They got cutouts in the bail. They got cutouts down here. Just unnecessary weight that you don't need. From reviews I read on this, it's a durable reel, and that's what I was looking for to put on here. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this rod, but I'm looking for something that's going to last. So that's why I went with Kastking. I was so happy with their Assassin. Paid, I think, $59.99 or $54.99, something like that. That reel, it took me a while to get used to because I didn't realize the inside. I didn't realize the centrifugal force was on the inside. I was just adjusting the outside drag system. So between that and the tensioner knob, I was getting backlashes it wasn't all the time, but I was getting them probably 2 or 3 times out on each trip, and it was driving me nuts. And then I did a little research, which I don't know why I didn't do this before. I mean, I should have. I don't know. But back comes off, inside centrifugal force. I have that set. Now it's in cast like a dream. I mean, for $60, I love that reel. I honestly think for the money, I don't know if you guys went to Walmart at all and found any $23 reels, but they don't feel that great. So honestly, for $23, I can't complain. Gear ratio 5.2 to 1. I believe it's 9 ball bearing. Yeah, 9 plus 1. So, and tomorrow it'll be put to the test. I'm going to spool these up because this goes on my Fenwick Elite Tech, my Smalley rod. I'm going to put 6-pound to power braid on that and on this reel. Let them all spooled up. Honestly, tomorrow's going to be the day where we're actually fishing with it, and we're going to put it to the test. But again, $23, pretty smooth. I mean, it's lightweight. I can't complain. Stay with us.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.
Alright, let's put this Kastking to the test. Brush hog, rigged up here. Tequila Sunrise. Never used these up here, but I had a good feeling about it. Let's see what this reel does for us. I also got on 6-pound Kastking, I think it's power braid it's called. So it's definitely a lot stronger than your standard 6-pound test. So I was messing with it last night. I was saying, I really like this power braid line as part of this Kastking line. But we will see how it holds up in the conditions. That's a fish. First fish on the Kastking. Nice. Nice start, nice start. Oop, oop. Good start, right? That one's lips all messed up. I mean, it's not huge, but hey. We will take them. This cast's fantastic. Just a flip of the wrist. don't know to credit that to the line or to the reel. Either way, I'm not complaining. What's up, guys? So I put the Kastking Centron to the test today. I did end up putting the 6-pound Kastking Super Power Braided Line on that reel, and with the line and the reel, the $23 Centron, I got no complaints. Is it something that can be matched up to my Shimano Symmetry? No. It is a quarter of the price. Could it? I mean, let's put it this way: if you go into a store and pick up a $23 reel, it won't feel like this one does. I mean, it is a pretty. It seems like a pretty well made reel for $23. As far as casting and everything, I went really well. I did catch a fish on it as well. Drag worked well too. I mean, everything seems to work well on it. It's just a matter of how long will this reel hold up. They said it was $23. I mean, I know I have the Kastking Assassin. I love that bait casting reel. I mean, for $55, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. I think Kastking more so specializes in the bait casting reels. Me and TB were talking about that because they also have a lot bigger selection when it comes to the bait casters compared to their spinning. But I was just looking for something cheap to put on this rod. It's kind of like a beater rod that I'm going to be using for like ponds and, like I said, a little bit of heavier trout fishing, or in some, I don't know, just some situations. It's not going to be one of my like go-to rods, but it definitely it felt very nice for that amount of money. You can't really beat it, to be honest. I haven't purchased any. Actually, that's the cheapest reel I own, and it's going to get the job done. Without a doubt, it's going to get the job done. But I just wanted to kind of check in before I posted all the videos here, let you know I did actually try the Kastking Centron out on the water with the 6-pound braid. I have no complaints. It got the job done, and it's exactly what I was looking for. So I'll have that video up so you guys can take a look at the first thoughts of the Centron 2000. Also, have another video. If you look on the other posted videos to the right, you'll see the other videos that me and TB have posted from today's fishing trip. He caught a nice muskie, so I'm sure you'll see footage of that as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Rippin' Lips PA, and on Facebook, Rippin' Lips PA. We appreciate the support. Thank you, and peace out.